Okay, I need a breather. Will DJI FPV make you motion sick? Yes, it will. This video, I've been messing around with the simulation for the last maybe like half an hour, and it takes less than really 10 minutes to make you very motion sick. And this, I actually flew around with a motion controller, not with the actual RC, but with the motion controller. And I'll do a completely different, completely separate video for using the RC in the manual mode, which, by the way, is still locked on this DJI FPV that I got. The motion controller that I got was not even activated. I had to activate it, so it was brand new. And I kind of got lucky that the guy decided to sell it at a loss because he was getting motion sick. It will take you time to get used to it. If you never played FPV video games, you will get motion sick very quickly. I haven't played FPV video games in over a decade, and even though the graphics on the simulator are really good on my iPhone 11 Pro, still getting this motion sickness to where I basically have to turn everything off, take a breather, and it takes me like an hour to completely get rid of this motion sickness that I'm experiencing. Like very dizzy. It's kind of like feeling like basically drunk. Am I ready to fly the DJI FPV outside? The answer to that is probably no. I need to get more practice. I have no idea how to fly it in the manual mode yet. I tried flying it in the manual mode with a regular RC in the simulator. I crashed within seconds. Granted, I tried to pass that test that you need to pass the course in order to unlock the manual mode. But when I tried the manual mode, like free flight, it was actually pretty cool. I still can't figure out all the controls. It's way different from flying a regular drone. So manual mode is way different, especially in the acro mode where you can do the flips and the tunnels and the twists and everything else. It takes some getting used to. But I need to take a breather right now, relax. Probably a week of the simulation and I'll be ready to fly outside, but definitely not yet. Because my warning to you, if you're gonna get a DJI FPV and you haven't flown FPV, like I am super green when it comes to FPV. I've never flown FPV in my life. I've never wore goggles in my life before this. My prompts to DJI, everything is top quality. The goggles, the way the goggles sit on your face, everything is just really well done. The drawback is I would install the battery for the goggles in the goggles themselves. Having the battery like hanging in the back of my head, not very convenient, but I'll probably get one more battery just in case. I still don't know how long it takes to discharge a full battery, but my guess is that one small battery, you'll be able to fly through 3 full batteries on the drone. The setting up process is a pain to set up the entire drone, to activate all the remotes, because the motion controller was not activated. I had to download the firmware, which was not that bad, but then I had to activate it, then I had to calibrate it. Took a while. And because the menu is different from other DJI drones, it took a while to figure out how to go through the menu and everything else. Still don't have everything figured out. But again, like I said, there's going to be a ton of videos of anything from how to use the simulator. Do you need to use the simulator? How to use the motion control, how to use the regular controller, all the different accessories that are involved, how to basically fly the FPV with a motion controller. That's going to be like a separate video. And let me just say, like, first off, motion controller much more difficult to use right off the bat than I expected, but I'm still in the phase of figuring it out. So I'll figure it out. For some reason, like when I turn to the left on the screen, my cursor turns to the right. So I'm like, but when I fly in the simulator, I think I got it figured out. So it's weird. It's just like, you have to figure it out. You have to figure out in practice. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this drone for now because it's unlike any other drone I've flown. And again, the fact that you can do it 4K 60 frames per second and it's basically a racing drone, yeah, I very much like it. Will I ever unlock the full manual mode? I don't know. And I am not your average consumer. I am like, I consider myself a pro by now, but I've never flown FPV before. So stick with me and see how difficult it is to actually learn to fly FPV, how long it will take me to learn to fly FPV. Again, I'm a 40-year-old dude, so almost 40. And motion sickness, you can get over it because I've had motion sickness before. It's something you get used to. Sometimes it takes weeks, but if you don't work on it, you'll never get used to it. So I'm kind of happy that this guy who bought this drone probably spent, like I did the calculation, he's probably spent close to $2,000 on it, realized it's not for him because he got motion. I got motion sickness within like 30 seconds first time I put on the helmet. So he got motion sickness. He's like, that's it. I'm going to eBay. I'm going to sell it. So I haven't flown the drone yet, but drone is brand spanking new. Again, no mileage on it whatsoever. So I can't wait to fly it. Still have to figure out like all the kinks and how to record the screen and how to do this and that and everything else. But enjoy this video. Well, actually, I already showed you the video. Yeah, see, like it's affecting my head, the motion sickness. But in any case, if you guys like drones, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you guys later.